Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. We're back at the tragic bunker, and we're going to pick up right where we left off at cycle 12. So let's get into it. Give me a moment here, guys. I'm going to reacquaint myself with the base, the temperature zones. I want to make sure that we're not going to break into any hot areas, and everything that we're going to build today, is kind of planned out within the green zones. That being said, we need to think about a kitchen. We want to cook the food. We need to have a fridge to preserve more food for longer. And I think it would be smart if we put it next to the farm, but also next to where they're sleeping. I think it would be a really good place to be like in between area for the two. That means that we have to move where they're sleeping now. And I think the best place for us to do that would be to put it right above the research area. That's kind of becoming the central hub of the base, so let's just go with how the base is forming and let the duplicants wake up and go wherever they need to go. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and lay out this new barracks design. We're going to dig out 4 high, put a ceiling, lay out 5 beds. We're going to include 2 new beds for a couple new duplicants we're going to bring in. And let's go ahead and let them dig this out, build everything real quick. Now that the barracks framework is down, we can start thinking about the kitchen. Let's go ahead and check to see how much room we're going to need. See what the highest thing is, probably the microbe musher. We're going to go ahead and put that up there. And then we're going to dig out that whole area. But first we need to deconstruct the beds. While we deconstruct the beds, let's go ahead and take a look at our research. I noticed earlier that we're having an issue with oxygen flow and normalcy in the base. So let's go down here. We're going to go down to gases, and we're going to choose the second research that has the airflow tile. That's going to allow oxygen to flow freely throughout the base and not be blocked by our floors and walls and stuff. We're going to open this area up and make room for the kitchen. Now that it's the end of the cycle, I'm going to show you guys what I was talking about with the air. You see how little airflow there is up here? It's almost half the base. We need to fix that. So we're going to open the area up above it, and we're going to add an oxygen diffuser. But first we need to mark our algae and copper ore so that we can keep an eye on how much we have at a glance. Now I think it's time for us to welcome in our new duplicate. Going over the potential candidates, I think it's clear who we need to choose. We need a doctor. We need someone to heal our duplicants if they get sick, and we need someone that has the skill to do so. So let's go ahead and choose Catalina and welcome her in. We've got a couple skills to assign, and the duplicates have some work and digging to do, so let's enjoy some music while we watch them. Oh my god, what have I done? All I was trying to do was stop the shine nymphs from getting into the base all the time and making our duplicants wake up in the middle of the night, and I just flooded the entire bottom of this base. Oh jeez, okay, fix it, put up a stopper, we can clean it up, use the water for something else. We could put a bottle emptier in to filter the clean water back into it, but oh my god. No, it's okay. That's fixed. Now, we have another issue. Oxygen. We've been fighting this for a little while, but now it's getting really bad. So we're going to put an oxygen diffuser down to help oxygenate this side of the base. We'll worry about the top a little bit later, but for right now, we need to get oxygen at least into the barracks room. With that door open, this diffuser will get it there. So let's connect it with some power and let them build all this stuff. Oh, and also cleanup. Our algae terrarium in the top right is almost built. With that, I think it's time to focus on actually building the kitchen, which is the whole point of this episode. So let's go ahead and let's put some alternating airflow tiles. I think we're going to do 2 airflow, 2 tile floor, and that's just going to help to let oxygen flow throughout the base. We're going to go ahead and put down a microbe musher, a grill, and a refrigerator to store our food in. Now all this is obviously going to take power, and we're running off of manual power and batteries right now. So it is going to be a little taxing as far as keeping the batteries full and being able to distribute our manpower elsewhere. However, we have to do what we got to do until we can facilitate a coal generator. We need to start thinking about where we're going to expand to. And this area right below us looks pretty nice. So let's go ahead and dig a deep tunnel that kind of breaks straight down through the middle of both of the new 2 biomes and see what we can get down here. See what we can discover. It's time for us to choose a new duplicate, but I don't really like any of the choices here. So I'm going to go ahead and choose the pufflet egg because we can put that to use. We can use it to hatch them or cook them or whatever. However, I don't want us to hatch them because they produce, I think it's slime, and slime causes slime lung. So we're not going to want that in the base. We're going to want to crack these things open and use them for omelets. We're going to need to go ahead and build a egg cracker in the kitchen and make sure that they don't hatch. Looking at the rooms list, I noticed that we don't have the barracks room closed off or the latrines closed off to give them a morale boost increase. So let's go ahead and fix that by putting another door on the other side and opening it up. We also need to, by enclosing this off on that side, open up the bottom and top with airflow tiles so that the oxygen can flow freely through the base. Let's go ahead and do the same thing for the toilets to make them into latrines and give a morale boost. But if we're already going to be working on them, let's go ahead and build a couple more. We're going to be bringing in another duplicate here soon. We've already built the bed for them, so let's go ahead and make the space for the toilets. I mean, we already have 4 and only 2 toilets, so let's go ahead and fix that. We also need to start thinking about how we're going to clean our water, because we're going to start having a lot of dirty, polluted water. And we're going to break into the slime area soon, so we're going to need to do something with the slime. So we're going to go ahead and take the distillation research that will allow us to turn slime into algae and will allow us to turn polluted water into water. Now, it won't be potable water, it just won't be polluted. It still will have germs, and we will deal with that later. But we'll be able to use non-potable water for toilets and showers and stuff. Well, time to welcome in Stinky. With the arrival of our 5th duplicate, I want to adjust their schedule because this is going to provide them with a massive morale boost. Now, let's get the other set of latrines finished off and closed so we can get the morale boost from the duplicate simply going to the bathroom. There we go. All right, so I'm going to put another manual generator up here in the hopes that it's going to allow the duplicates to charge the batteries faster. Uh, we always have one person running on the generator right now, and it kind of makes it so we don't have 5 people. We only have 4. And now it's time to start on a big, scary project, probably the biggest project of our base. We are going to create one large water basin and combine the one right above where I'm building and the one to the right of it together. That's going to clear the space to the right and allow us to have a space for, let's say, dirty water, not just polluted, but like clean, however, not potable. Wonderful. Now, with the foundation of the water basin laid out, I am trying to keep these videos to a 10-day cycle, and we are coming up at the end of episode 2. So, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment and let me know how you like them. If there's anything I can change, or if there's anything that I'm doing wrong. Thank you for watching, everybody.